And so, welcome back, everybody. Sorry I've been late. I didn't stream yesterday. I'm very aware of that. No need to enunciate on that. I'm well aware. And so, welcome back, everybody. And fucking Christ, that is loud. I should probably turn down the gain. Hopefully that is turning it down. I have no idea. Let's see, that's turning it up, so let's turn it all the way down. The lower the gain, the less you can hear, which turns out to be better. Did not realize it was that high. Probably explains why my recording yesterday was loud as shit. First time I've ever had an issue with it actually being too loud. And it also doesn't help that it's hot as shit in this house, but either way, I'm getting distracted. As you can see, we got nothing here so far, and that's actually by design. We're actually going to build a new Dirtmeister. And if you don't know what Dirtmeister is because you've never been here before, don't worry, it's nothing. But what it is just basically a giant, hideous car. The intention looks ugly. Oh! First time we've gotten this. But it seems to actually be... This is actually going to be kind of useful now that we have that. What we're going to do is we want to have one of these parts. Put that there. Get a little bit of bump. Take that out. And what we want to do is we want to make this thing as compact as humanly possible. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but we can see. As you can see, we got a lot of space here. We can fit fuel barrels and whatnot down there. So they should be out of harm's way. We're definitely going to extend this out a tad bit more, so we don't get one-shotted or hit by miscellaneous things. Good, that's pretty thick support right there. And as you can imagine, what we're trying to do is that we're trying to get this whole area really nice and compressed. Let's keep that low to the ground. I notice that keeping it lower tends to help it out, because they always aim for the cabin since you're in this big honking monstrosity. And let's just quickly retrofit all of these down here. Let's see, does this work? I think it works. And we can actually get the fuel barrel. We don't have that many anymore since we've used most of them during construction. Can you fit down there? Oh, that's actually kind of nice. It all fits perfectly. Well, relatively. I mean, it's a little bit wider of a base than usual. But hey, the more space we can put down there, eventually we could probably retrofit other weapon coolers, radiators, and whatnot down there. So let's see what else. Our objective here is to try to cover up these wheels as much as humanly possible. And you know what, while we're at it, we could also try to actually extend the amount of wheels we have. So adding some nice little supportive wheels in the middle might actually help out. And considering it's not wider than the current wheels, or any taller, it shouldn't really hamper any sort of design we want to go. Oh, we got these beauties now. Oh my goodness, I love these things. They're so fucking huge. Well, I guess we could attach them to here. That's gorgeous. Well, not really, but we'll make it gorgeous. It'll take us time. But I love these things. They're basically the souped up mega spenders. Really great at protecting your wheels without actually costing a whole bunch. Would love to get like 17 of those so I can just make a ridiculously long centipede. Which you would also become the biggest torque producer. Where is... Oh, that's right, we need the wheels. I was looking for one of these other things right here. I was like, there's got to be another one, even though I meant to look for the wheel. Lapse in judgment. This is not going to be terribly aesthetic, unfortunately. But we want to keep this thing nice and covered. So triple backplated. Hopefully that I can actually lead to something. And I'm thinking, where are these truck doors? If we can actually put these right here, we might be able to actually space out the fenders more to be a little bit more effective. Alright, should we put in... It's about as far back as they get, and they don't really attach to those very well. Yeah, they really attach well to themselves. Nah. We'll just attach that to the side of the truck because they fit well there. Can't really hold them that well. And on top of that, having these attached to the truck itself will ensure that they don't get knocked off too easily. So we can definitely try the fender stack. I know this is super common in the beta. Not very common nowadays. Probably looks a little bit too off for people. But it's actually almost better than this thing because it's 3 stacks as opposed to just a single one. But it has the benefit of not taking up nearly as many components. Take a look here. We don't really have enough parts yet to make these vehicles aesthetically pleasing. But they can still be pretty dang badass either way. I mean, just alone with the sheer tank value is going to make them cool as hell. Alright, so that's covered up basically the beginnings. Make it pink. We're the Dirt Meister, we can't make it pink. This is heresy. Ooh, yikes. So we can't attach it to the actual truck bed. Okay, this is actually going to be difficult to design, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah, then we get this weird scenario where... Ooh, that's something. That's something. Spray it with Tornado. I could even spray it with, what is that? That graffiti thing? Because I can actually make that now. Actually, I might not be able to make it because I might not have enough scrap. Yeah, I need 40 more scrap, but I could make this thing. It's not really worth much. It's worth like maybe 1,000. And it's only worth that purely because of the wires. And I guess probably the copper too. If anything, it's just a display of wealth. So we're trying to make this thing really concealed and covered around the tires. And that's going to be the main objective. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. Ooh, that might help out a lot. And we actually can incorporate those into the design. They won't look too out of place. Oh yeah, it's looking pretty sleek. Not really. It's close enough. Really fixing that little area is going to be the issue. Are you not able to go down any further? Ooh, no, I guess it is a perfect fit. Because it is just nicking barely the top of it. It works here, but it also doesn't. We'll see what we can do. Oh yeah, try to do these. Like these nice angle down little slopes here. Make it into a half track. I don't even know what the hell what does a half track even look like? A half track. Oh, half track. No, I don't have that. Like I said, okay. Let me show you what I need to get in order to make it a half track. I need this. So I basically need 6 tires, 2 large wheel S steering and non-steering, and 2 balloon tires. So what do we need for that? Well, we need 2 of these. We need about, let's see, we need 2 of each, so about 12 oil barrels. No, 6 more tires, about 2 more tires, 2 more Ava boosters. We seriously need a lot of shit to actually make it work. But on top of that, we're also going to need a fuck ton of scrap. which we're having a really hard time actually getting enough scrap to make anything right now. We're completely out of it right now, in fact. Oh yeah, we can get this thing its boob cover again. We got this thing up to 1900 HP earlier. It looked fucking ridiculous. But it had an absolute shitload of HP, which made it nearly impossible to kill. Ooh, here we go. Ideas are going off in my head. So that will definitely cover that up. Especially if you put this down here. Hills are going to be a challenge for us, but I think we're good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we left a little bit of room there, which should make it equivalent to the oil barrels and weapon coolers we have spaced below our cabin line. We put everything below our truck because rarely do you get shot underneath your truck, so anything that's sensitive or explosive, you can shove underneath your cabin without much effort. You could try putting a large honking engine on here. Whee! I actually raced with a vehicle similar to this, and I got in third place even though I was a tank, and everyone else around me had like 500 points because they're all speed racers. I thought it was the funniest fucking thing. I was able to beat so many of them. They all had to be ashamed at that point. If they lost to a tank in a race, they don't deserve it. Title of Tank Master. Ooh, beautiful. So, I'm curious. Literally, that is about as close as you can get without it being like clipping. So if we are able to get these in there somehow. Get closer. Shit's not too far. It's too far off. So we need a little bit thicker there. Why does it keep going down there? How do we do this? I don't want to make it look ghetto, but I think we're going to have to here. Kind of drew ourselves into a corner. Let's see if we can fix this out. So we need to be able to cover that. We don't have an easy way to do it either. We can't get down there to access that little area. I think this is the best design we got so far. Let's see if we can try to do it without that little fender right there. Maybe we might be able to incorporate it somewhere else, because that is one of the larger structure parts that we can actually have. So I kind of don't want to mess that one up. Let's see if we can do something like this. Here we go. I think this actually will work out. We won't have very much cover armor for our guns. But I think they'll just have to sacrifice for us. Sacrifice for the greater good. There we go. And we got this. I think how many more do we have? We got 2 more of those, so we might be able to actually cover up the shotties a little bit more. Ooh, do we have space for the shotties? Yes, we do have space for the shotties. Although their articulation downward is going to be absolute garbage. And this is a little bit exposed, but I think that's fine. So now we need to cover you up. How do we do that? I'm not going to use the boot covers. I would love to use these grills, but they can all be shot through, which makes them super light and super durable, but the mixture of damage is something I don't want to really take. If only we were higher level with the scavengers, we would have so much more here. Oh, don't worry. We're going to put a melee weapon there. Don't worry. We're going to put like 2 spikes in there. so that when someone rams us, it doesn't like instantly take off our wheels or kill us. It'll actually hurt them, is what we want to accomplish. Oh yeah, we could probably actually get a canopy cover in here somehow. Alright, this doesn't actually look that bad now with the canopy cover on it. This almost kind of looks like it'd be like a good, like, vacation thing. Like, oh yeah, we'll just travel around in this thing and then it just, like, folds out into, like, a giant sunroof. Yeah, it's not too bad, and it gives us a shit ton of... Look at our structure so far. We're already at 94. And now we actually need to attach to the guns. And then get the shotties. So we're nearly up to 2,000 HP. My fucking goodness. And our front isn't even covered yet. Shit. Yikes, yikes, and yikes. Do we have any more? Yes. Could this work? No, shit, it can't work. We need to reduce our parts a little bit. Because we got a little bit too much going on. I mean, it'd look off having these huge-ass wings in the back. Not sure about that. You might have to settle for a little bit of compromise here. And then... where are these quarter walls again? And if those van doors were one longer, we'd take them. Yes, we did get 2 parts from that, which we can use. I think that might be enough. Oh yeah, we need to put the canvases back on. I guess we could also do that. That wouldn't be a bad idea. But we also kind of need to cover up this tire. Got to 2,000 already. Jesus Christ. So then the melee. So I'm thinking about doing, get these huge track in here. Might be a little bit too big. Will that work? And then stick it one more back. One more back. There you go. Thank you. And then melee weapon. Where the fuck's the melee weapon kept? Here it is. Sideways shank. Needs more HP. 2,000 is the most HP I've ever crammed into a single vehicle. It looks hideous. Hideously beautiful. So I'm thinking about actually... so if we compromise here... that could still work. It still attaches everything to where it was. Because that thing still attaches to the trunk itself. And we just gave ourselves 2 more parts. Attach that onto there. Yeah, let's give ourselves that. Our speed is... we're so heavy. Look at that. This thing weighs 11,874 kilograms. Which is over 22,000 pounds. I wonder how much an average tank in like the US or abroad actually weighs in comparison. Perfect for heavy machinery. Yeah, look at that. Nearly perfect. Oh, wait. Shit. I did forget one thing. We need to attach a radar. So... Wow, that took off a lot of HP off us. I did not realize how much they had. Everything else is pretty crucial, so I mean... Guess we'll have to get rid of it, because what we need is a radio and a small radar. Because that's part of one of our requirements. So, yikes. Does mean we lose a lot of parts here. Or... that actually kind of blends in. It's super concealed now. Now we lost the canvas roofs again. Fuck. There's no winning here. A US tank weighs 62 metric tons, which is 2,000 pounds. So it weighs approximately 128 metric tons. Or 124,000. Yeah, I don't know if our tank is really that big. It's pretty close, though. It'd probably help if we got those tracks. I mean, my goodness, those things would add a lot by themselves. So I'm curious. Let's take a look at these canvases roofs. Can we attach these? Ah! Oh, we can't. They're like one off from each other. Like super fucking close. Ooh. There we go, buddies. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Gorgeously hideous. So we got those all covered up again. We might be even able to actually cover up the back now. Oh, my leg. That did not sound healthy. Ooh, 3 more parts, baby. So look at this. We're able just to combine various aspects of this car into something gorgeous. That tire's interfering just a little bit too much. Every 1,000 kilograms equals 1 metric ton. Is that the actual conversion? I never knew that. 1 metric ton to kg. Oh, so it is. Interesting. So we're at 1,100, so we're basically... What? We're basically 11 metric tons. Not quite as heavy as the tank. We're about 1/6 of a tank's weight. Probably more accurately 1/5. But still, that's still pretty fucking heavy. There's got to be something a little bit more ridiculous we could attach onto this thing that has better structure. And it can't be a bumper. A bumper actually doesn't add structure to us per se. It has a lot of structure, but it doesn't actually add to the overall vehicle's HP. So it's just this thing left. Which they actually do kind of work, considering they actually go with the natural curvature of the canvas roof. Oh my fucking god. I am hard. And if I can, for good measure, let's attach that to the front. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And we're exactly 1,200 kilograms. Or, sorry, 12,000 when we're smoking. So, we're 12 metric tons of gorgeousness. We're beautifully hideous. This is probably going to actually suck, but that is my most beautifully designed vehicle, if I have to say so myself. Let's take a look at this bad boy out on the road. Yeah, and all I've been doing all day is just been grinding for wires. Just wires, 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 wires. Because it was the only thing I could grind, and I had enough scrap, but I burnt through the rest of my scrap stockpile, just making 2 or 3 more parts. We made like an engine and a radiator, so eventually we can make some good stuff. I gotta stop doing beard strategy survey. Holy shit, we're up to 6,000 HP, or 6,000 in power score. And all we have is blue guns. That blows my mind. We're that fucking huge. I should really stop swearing that much. But look at this. We are so protected. This is hilarious. We're like a giant flat mud disc. Like the stuff you use to shoot. Oh my goodness. I don't know if this is gorgeous or hideous. You don't know where to shoot, don't you? He had such an upper hand, and then he went melee, even though he's a tank person. Just keep firing, boys. Oh my goodness. We took 2... Oh no, sorry. We took 4 cannon shots to the face, and we still have 700 HP left. Do you know how much damage that was? That's equivalent to, I think... What? Oh, God. I'm basically a World War I light tank. Light. I'm the heaviest thing on this battlefield, I guarantee you. Scooch back, scooch back, scooch back. The more time they waste on me. Ah, shit, how did we get defeated? Oh, we all died. Ah, fuck. Alright. I think what we should do is that we should go on a race. So, let's see how fast we are. Nibbles. There we go. Actually, we should take a look. What would make us faster? This engine that can handle about an extra... Alright, so that's not bad. What about this? I really can't tell because there's no numbers. There's just sliders, which I can't see. Funny thing is, that engine actually reduced our speed. Whoops, that was that reduced the speed a lot more. Why not both? Because the game prevents you. They're like, no man, that's too many engines. You can't do that. And they both do about the same. All right. What battles could we do? Oh, a race? Of course we're gonna win because we're the fastest goddamn thing on the mountain. We're only gonna take up like half the map. Look at that, I'm so big I push the other guys to the side of me. Yeah, can't stop me. They bought a light engine just for this. How cute. Well, I am not in last place, so... My goodness, that guy just flew over the fucking mountain. See that? You fucking died. And you're in last place. Oh my goodness. Get the fuck out of here. Tank rolling through, buddy. He just keeps hitting me. This happens every time. And the other guy just left. Look at that. He keeps fucking up. Are you sure you know how to drive? I am as slow as they come. Make away at the solid brick. And the funny thing is, they keep trying to, like, hit me and go through me. Like, Paranock. Oh my god, did he kill himself again? I think he did. Well, that sucks, because he's really far behind now. Everyone just keeps on leaving. Hey, I'm just a small little tank, everybody. I am not a hindrance in any way. You know what I should do? I should stand right in the middle right there and block them all. You know, I'm not that wide. I can't block them off just yet. I mean, I would be pissed too if I lost to this thing. You gotta be thinking to yourself, how much of a slow piece of shit do I gotta be to lose to a brick? I think he's right behind me too. You'll never catch up. I'm the fastest goddamn thing that was ever invented. I leave this plane and enter another plane of existence. The funny thing is, me putting on this engine actually reduced my overall speed capacity, but it improved my acceleration a shit ton. And the lead racer just tipped himself over. Aye, aye, aye. I keep slowing them down by, like, blocking their pass every time. You know what I should do? Let's just stand right here. He's probably pissed. Oh, this fucking tank, man. Oh, look, there's Paranoink again. And he crashed into a wall again. Imagine my shock. Ooh, will we actually finish this race? Look at that, we'll actually finish it. Oh shit, one more. We're almost ready to beat Paranoink. No! Paranoid, we still got another lap to do. This is the best game mode. Who are these people smoking? This ain't the best. At least I'm not like that other guy who died 7 times in this one mode. And I still got more experience in that than I have in actual game modes. That's hilarious. They really encourage you to do brawls, but only when you have the scrap for it. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we can really win anymore if we try that. Sir, you're a little bit retarded. Stop that. You shouldn't be going around that goddamn tank. It's the most beautiful thing in existence. Let's see how well this thing actually performs. One issue with being this heavy and having this much power is that matchmaking is actually extremely difficult for you because no one really goes as high in power. It's very rare. People tend to stay around the 3 to 1,000 range or lower. Not these fuckers though, Jesus. They want a piece of this ass. And they're all tanks too. Except these guys got actual guns. And that thing's wide as hell. Jesus Christ. It's about as wide as me. Douche. I was gonna say, if that tank's actually able to beat me in speed, I'd be sad. And there's that one guy all the way up there already. I wouldn't be surprised if he's getting attacked by defenders. Yep, he was. A game mode like this is entirely dependent on defenders. At least we'll never get our tires knocked out. We should always have movement. Oh, we'll be actually able to cap this. I don't understand why he didn't go for me. Okay. I can probably see why. He probably didn't want to just chip away at this armor for a good solid 7 minutes. He's thinking to himself, he's just thinking real hard. And look at that, we'll actually win. Rude! I'm a tank. I'm not your play toy. Oh, look at that, he already got sniped by that thing. Whew, there goes half my fucking HP. I must be getting eviscerated right there. Those cannon guys really know how to pack a punch. My goodness. Although, to be fair, most of our armor is centered on our rear. Our butt armor is actually completely fine. I think it's our front armor that's actually debatable. Which is strange, because it's probably some of the heavier placed armor, too. It also doesn't help that we also have one of the largest and most hard-to-conceal cabins in the game. Actually, you know what? I would say it's the hardest. Right behind it would be the Wyvern, or whatever the hell it's called, due to that dome shapes. But all these people who like bought their $60 packs and got that Fury cabin bullshit, I want that Fury cabin, but that thing's gonna take me ages to get. Not because it's expensive, no, because I need to be level 25 to get it. And throughout my entire day of grinding, I have not even gained a single level yet. Even with 50% experience gain on. Although, to be fair, a lot of that experience gain has actually been capped. Because the game caps itself at a maximum, a very maximum of 1,800 points. And it actually, I think, has like an exponential decrease in EXP as time goes on. So if you get like 2,000, you won't hit the cap of 1,800. You'll get like 1,300, 1,400 EXP. But the extreme cap is 1,800. And I've been hitting that all day. Which I don't even know why they do that. If I do a lot of heavy lifting, I should be adequately rewarded. I'm sorry if the rest of my team sucks, but I shouldn't be punished because I took all the experience. Well, do you guys not even care? We're gonna win by capping even though our entire team is basically dead. Oh yeah, that's why. This guy has some amazing guns. How does he even get those? He said that he's got the graffiti tattoo as well. How about putting armor behind the defender just to protect it from the rear? Armor behind the defender to protect it from the rear. I'm not sure what you're going with here. What I'm thinking about doing is that since these things are getting shut off together so frequently, what I'm thinking we're going to need to do is that we're going to have to elevate this one just so it isn't shut off nearly as much. So we'll see if that works. That kind of also protects the radar, I suppose, a little bit. I guess it kind of does something. But now we should be able to angle up a little bit higher up now. We're a really high vehicle now, too. Feel my mediocre rage. Takes me a lot to kill that thing. I probably should actually make this vehicle front load heavy. The issue is too, I also want to keep it with melee weapons at the same time, so it's a strange conflicting build pattern I have to go with here. I might have to redesign this again. What I'm thinking about is maybe we could just make this area basically like this side. We'll make this is our butt area, and we'll attach it to the front. So this area will be very emaciated for armor, but this will be super front heavy, so we should be good on the front now whenever we face somebody. The thing is that getting a drill cost us scrap, and well, we don't have much. We can buy 100 for 10, but I don't really have the money to really spend, because this money right here that I have right now will be used for basic benches. I don't know, maybe I can use that $7 I do have in storage to get scrap. And the funny thing is, I'm not even using money to like buy parts. I'm using money to buy like raw materials so I can build parts, because that's how emaciated this game makes you. Oh, look at that thing. He's tiny and adorable. I'm thinking what we could do instead of like going for this truck cabin, we could try going for, what is it? I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head. This, it's like a hammerhead or some shit like that. It's an actual, like, pickup truck cabin. But what that pickup truck cabin has is that it's much lower profile. So we'd basically be able to have a little bit lower vehicle. And on top of that, it'd be super easy to build around too, because it's a little bit shorter, a little bit less stocky, and it has more connecting areas, at least on the front. I mean, the entirety of the front can be covered up with like 2 plates of armor. God, you guys with your fucking half tracks, sweet as shit. I wish I could have those. Rude. It's still trying to shoot at me. Stop your shit. Okay, we did absorb a lot of cannon shots, so I think that actually might have worked out for us. Oh, you tried to suicide on us. Wooly Jesus. They're really going for me. Look at that, we still won. Hell yeah. Oh, look at all that experience. Jesus Christ. It really works out. Like, none of our tires have been blown off yet, which blows my mind. It's working out really nicely. We probably could even take off the tires, the medium tires, to be honest, because they add a lot of weight and reduce our overall speed considerably, so we could be a lot faster with those gone. Ooh, 6123. We might be able to work out here. It's actually kind of nice having all these guns spread out, so it actually makes it a little bit more difficult to actually shoot us. And this is one of the higher structure components you can mount your part on, so it's not the worst. This guy's trying to be the distraction. I mean, it's a very noble effort, what you're doing. Although, to be fair, if he is in the wires business, that probably doesn't actually help out considerably. Did someone just shoot at us? I'm picking up nothing on my radar. He could be behind the mountain. But I'm gonna help this guy camp. I'm almost tall enough to peek over. Watch out. Not as noble as the butt armor. It actually kind of even looks like butt cheeks too, with that bulge at the very end of it. Goodness me. I haven't taken a single hit this entire game. Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that kill steal. Look at that, I actually helped out, in quotation marks. Level 16! Ooh, I actually think... Let's take a look here. What do we get for that? Total part limit raised to 50. That just means what we can have in storage. We actually can't put more vehicles on the... parts on the vehicles themselves. We don't get that for a while, I think. Vehicle part limit is increased to 56, so we get one extra part. Level 22 is when we get that big boost. We get an extra 6 parts on our car. Level 25, though, we get that 68 parts on our vehicle. That's like an extra 12 that we can use. 74, 80. 80 parts. We can nearly double our size. God, that'd be awesome if we could do that. Be the most beautiful creature in existence. It's... good. Hopefully I don't have to listen to that fucking news anymore. I'm just gonna, like, get off Twitter for, like, a good solid month. It's like shit whenever I go on there. Oh, this thing in the world has just went wrong. 70 children were just gassed or some shit. No. Don't need that negativity in my life. Yep, I'm gonna go down below. I'm not gonna get absolutely blasted by fucking artillery. I'm not sure if I can hide very much anymore. We're not very concealed, I would say. Although we might be, because not a lot of people actually attach radars to their car anymore. They're all worried about those accessory points. I mean, you got balls, sir. Like, what are these people doing? They're just running out into the middle of nowhere, wanting to die. Like, this guy, like, what are you doing? He's just getting bounced around by cannons. Alright, yeah, that's a lot of people dead. Let's just go ahead and push forward. And we somehow managed to push through their lines. You can't beat me. I'm a pile of steel. You're a crippled. Get out of here. Look at that. We still didn't lose a single tire. You know, we probably could actually kill this guy. Ah, damn it. Are you gonna kill yourself now? Oh, you bastard. I was gonna try to ram him again. Anyway, we still got one little capture point on the base, too. So it's looking like someone's actually here. Ah, there we go. 500 damage now. Yeah, he's absolutely obliterated if anyone touches him. I mean, this guy could just seriously throw himself at that car and kill it. Nice. So, I mean, it's not the worst vehicle. that we've made so far. Tracked parts. And how much do we need? We need one more shotgun. That's not really what we're looking for, though. I thought it would track multiple parts, but it's not doing that. I mean, it shouldn't be afraid to take up real estate in my screen. I have a lot of real estate on PC. So we could use more of these turn wheels, but what we need to do is we need to make 2 cabins and 2 generators. If we want to even make a half-track. Or what was it that we're trying to make? Expanded ammo pack and a missile turret. Oh, that's sweet looking. So we need 2 wheels and 2 balloon tires to make anything worthwhile. Oh yeah, I was looking at the grenade launcher. So this is the one that requires 2 extra Spitfires, 2 generators, and 2 cabins. Okay. That isn't the worst requirements. We could probably do something with that. So with 2 cabins, though, we can make those, right? We just need... Ooh, maybe about another 6 or 4 more of those. And 2 more of these, and we should be good. Although, to be honest, we'll need at least 2 of those. I mean, these things become super expensive real quick, especially if you try to make 2 of them. But I mean, these things are super goddamn cool. Especially if you manage to get 10 of power on there. Oh my goodness. And they have unlimited... they have 120 ammo. So, like, they're a weird mix of, like, overheating and ammo capacity, so you gotta have an ammo rack on you. So let's say this is Dirtmeister. Yeah, save that. Sorry, scratch that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go make a different vehicle, but a different cabin. This Huntsman, that's what it was. The Huntsman is super fucking tiny. Super low profile, really good for what we're trying to do. We could probably have a lot wider of a base too with this too. So we could attach it right there and have a pinched forward cabin. Now that wouldn't work. We're too far out from the center. It's looking like we're gonna have to do that though. So I'm thinking it's 2 of these. Now we can actually pull this out 1 more, I think. Whoops. So there we go. We got a little bit more of a lip so we can put stuff there. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that is super thick. Ooh, wait. I guess that allows us to actually cover up the front then. Let's unselect all of that. So then, let's see if this works. Pull that back to the very edge. Or actually, wait. That'd be a little bit too far out. Yeah, we need that down 1 more. Got a 4x4 almost. And is it the same length? Yes, it is. Shit, do we not have another one? I guess we can use these. It would definitely make us lighter. Although these things really only have like half the weight, or not weight capacity, but they're so much lighter than the ones we have and have so little structure on them too. Alright, so let's try this. 4 tires, and look at that, we're really a lot lower than the previous vehicle. And on top of that, with this natural dip in the hood, it actually gives us a pretty decent place to actually mount guns. So what we could do is that we could mount one right there, mount one right above it, and then have the shotguns off to the side of it. Oh yeah, that's right though, we don't have the fucking generator. This thing does also have a lot less power than the truck counterpart. So it won't be the most spacious vehicle to put anything in. So what I'm thinking, 2 in the back, maybe we could elevate them with a gun rack. Oh, look at that, we have 2 gun mounts as well. Oh, that looks hideous. But it'll work. Because then we get 2 extremely elevated guns. And our Spitfire is clearly out of the way now. I mean, really fucking out of the way. I mean, putting it right there wouldn't kill us. And we could try putting fenders right in front of it. We gotta make sure that shotgun is really effective. It has to be the most effective version there has ever been. I think it's a pretty good design. And I think, yeah, look at that. We're able to really get at those people right in front of us. I think the gun turrets may be a little bit of an overkill. It's very pronounced. Oh, but look at that, though. We can actually use one single of these cabins to actually cover up huge portions of our car. And the entire backside covered. Although I guarantee you, if we stop, we're going to roll over. So we may have to widen this out a tad bit. Although I don't think our front's going to be very heavy, so we can pull that back. As to say, otherwise that'd be a little bit back heavy. But I mean, hey, we're not the worst designed vehicle. And that's actually going to have to go, because it's actually covering up a considerable amount of the vehicle itself. I mean, that isn't the worst place for it to be. It's not blocking anything. It's seriously not blocking anything, so it wouldn't be the worst thing. Imagine making a tank just purely out of these little pieces of truck siding. It could work. And it would work pretty dang well. What I'm thinking is that we're going to need a little bit more support here. Oh no, we can't use that though, shit. Would actually be good to put there. The thing is that would make our car extremely likely to get not taken apart, but it'd be really likely to actually get the guns taken off. You completed a daily task. Yeah, so we would have to aim really far out to actually make the Spitfire useful. If only we could get you off to the side. Maybe we could try this. And then just attach the Spitfire. Get out of here. And we can attach that right there. That could work. And make this area open for armor. So it wouldn't be nearly as exposed. Ooh, maybe then we could actually also use this. Actually, no, it's a little bit of an overshot. I think it could work there. So we actually do have one more power. So that actually is kind of nice. That means we can use a weapon cooler then. So the guns wouldn't be the worst. They would still have decent killing capacity. Although that is a very pronounced... Maybe we can put that in there a little bit more. Like, I would love to stick it in the middle where it wouldn't get shot. The issue is the weapons cooler is like one square too big. So it'd like stick out inside of our car, but we have no tires there, so it doesn't matter. On top of that, the only thing we could fit in there is maybe a small tire if we widen it out a little bit more. But let's see how big we can actually make this. So right now, what we need to do is we need to cover up these beauties. And this actually might be a little bit easier now that we're not dealing with like 7 different tires. So there's 3. And then if we actually... Where the devil is that? Here we go. Oh, whoops, I don't have that many. It'd be awesome if I have 4. I'm also really looking forward to getting a train plow. I'm not sure if we'll get that in our near future. Although I'm not jiving on the fact that these parts are attached to... Or are not attached to, I should say, to the actual truck itself. Because that would give it the highest strength possible. And this is the worst thing that could happen to it. Ooh, if it was only a little bit larger. The cam looks menacing, I think. It's not that bad. So the tires themselves are nearly 100% covered. We just need a little bit more armor there to really make it stick out. But on top of that, we can use those with definitely a little bit more smoothly. And look at that, it's right above it too. So this one just needs a little bit more. Where are these? It's not looking like those things can clear it. Yeah, they can't clear it. So we need one more part there to make it clearable. We might have to use these. We can also try using a bumper catch, because the catches... Actually, no, they don't. Gosh damn. We don't really just have like a flat like cube to use. Nothing that elegant. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do that per se. But I want to test one thing out real quickly. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. That we can actually stick onto there. And it needs that much articulation room. Where is this? It's retarded how it looks just because it's just so spread out. But it works. Oh, you know, we could probably try to put those up here as well. Make the actual supports a little bit more pronounced. Alright, that looks nice. It could actually give it a little bit more of a coherent color palette. I'm thinking we could probably move these up a little bit more, so they have a little bit more chance to shoot down. Because I'm thinking... Oh my god, look how slow this thing is. Oh my god. That is really slow. Yeah, look at that. We're approaching its near maximum. Oh my goodness. We actually might have to attach an engine to it just because of how slow it is. Even with an engine, it is still slow as hell. Yeah, the tonnage on this thing is super low. Look at that. Its acceleration just went to shit. It can still move, so that's all that matters. If it can still move, that's all we need to hear. Can you move? Yep. Barely, but I can. I feel like this thing will be extremely hard to push. We're not going to be... We're going to have to avoid hills like the plague. Yeah, it's looking like we're going to have to make that non-elegant solution to this whole issue. But if it's done on all four sides, it's elegant, right? How the hell is that not clearing it? Well, at least they're on the same elevation. Yep. We are over the mass limit. And what that means is we probably can't move. Like, we literally cannot move. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Like, we'll try to actually move and it'll just be like, no. I will have a heart attack if you keep pushing me. We're not done just yet. We got some more butt armor to put on. Yeah, it's looking nice and thick, boys. And look at that, we'll put some spiky shit on there. Give it a real wide angle of attack. Oh my god. Look at this. We're in the red. Watch how slow this thing is. It can't fucking move. It's too fat. It's just too fat, man. So we put that down one. And then put this here. We only have enough for this beauty. There we go. Alright, so now we have enough engine space. At least our, like, overall... We still have a lot of structure to us. So that is kind of nice. No! We're out of parts, are you kidding me? Ah, oh, fuck. How many truck doors do we have? Only one? Shit. Ooh, you know, that's a little bit high. So we kind of need to reduce our overall space here. I mean, we're going to be like the lowest power score 2000 HP monster if we do this right. We'll be a monstrosity to mankind. But we still haven't broken our weight limit yet, so... It's all that matters. 2000 HP, holy shit. And this thing. We are so thick. I love it. And we'll make it pink just for you. Like that now? The pink pussy mobile. Let's see how well it works. It's gonna be terrible. God, I don't like this. YouTube is like taunting me. Whenever I go stream, there's gonna be like 7 other people who start streaming as well, and they all pop up on my notifications. So it's like, go watch this stream, go watch this stream. It's like trying to demotivate me right now. They want to drag me down, man. Yeah, sorry for the lack of movement, sirs. We are a little bit on the thick side. And look at that guy. He's literally just exhaust pipes. Look at this. Even with one of the most powerful engines in the game, we can still barely move. Marilinks, you better not fucking shoot me. Rude. So we may be a little bit too thick for these boys. Hey, what's going on? Hey, how y'all doing? Enjoying the scenery? Bet you are. I think they can see us down there. Reversing is nearly impossible, well, let me tell you. You can't stop me, boys. Literally, if I just get shotgun to the face, I'm gonna be out of guns. Like, nothing about this screams good design. I am the least elegant solution to a non-existent problem. Yeah, I got you. You're mine now. Call me daddy boy. Oh, they fucking took my wheel off. Ah, don't worry, I'm still thick. I'm thick as hell, boy. You can't stop me. Alright, so... safe to say this design is a pretty big failure. Mostly because it outstrips our ability to actually move. If we could move, that'd be great. So what we'd have to do is that we had to fit on these parts, which are a fair bit lighter. I meant to actually put on that part. So let's fit these in places, as opposed to the other ones. So we could fit these here. And we might be able to actually reduce our overall weight capacity here. Let's see if this actually works. Do we have any more of those? No, we do not. Alright, so we're out of side plating here. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is not going to work out very well. Because the thing is, we barely reduced our weight. Yeah, let's just come back here, Dirtmeister. It did not work out at all. All the time and energy spent, we just get blasted. It also doesn't help that everyone's using the man. Everyone's using cannons, so our entire armor just gets blown off instantly. That's why I say to make your skirt armor super thin. But let's just see if we can complete this raid today at least. With the Eva thickness vehicle. I was actually thinking about, let's put that butt armor to the front. That actually might help out a lot more. Well, considering I'm going to have to wait a minute there alone. So could we attach this to the front? Something like that. Here, you come with us. We'll attach you there. So the wheels are going to be a little bit exposed back here. And if we put you down here... kind of works out. Covers up everything real nicely. Except for the generator, of course. But, small detail. I mean, we could try... Could we put that down there? Oh, so close. We actually almost could. We actually kind of do need to cover up this, a little generator, a tad bit. Okay, so our front's a little bit more plated now. And of course we can fit back on the hulking beast. And it will make it all pink just for you. Yeah, this is the biggest pink monstrosity I've ever created. But it has over 2,000 HP. So really we can't blame it. Let's see if this thing works. Alright, so actually, how many more of these do we really need? We'll never find out. This is already looking good. Pretty much all the teams are missing already. That's what everyone does. They just all leave all the time. There's really no incentive to stay and like keep matches nice and full. They don't give like a 20%, 10% bonus for staying in matches, which I think they should do. But my guess is that if we did get that 10% extra win match, they would automatically cancel it and put into place a 20% increase. I'm actually curious if the Stefan Wolves, if their cabins are actually better suited for hauling than this thing. It'd blow my mind if a truck wasn't the best at it. Oh goodness me. I gotta call it the worst moment possible. 1 second. Yeah, sorry about this. 1 second, guys. Declined a party invitation for you guys. Hopefully you guys are proud of me, happy. Denied me an existence of fun right now. Nah, but it's fine though. I don't really relate to the people a whole bunch. I mean, they're nice people, but I mean, there's only so many times I can go out in the same place so many times. Especially considering I don't do like hardcore get shit-faced every time. So it is a little bit scant on what I can do. God, I'm hot as shit right now. Because right now, my room has very minimal circulation because I live in a very old house on the second floor. So the air conditioning cannot actually reach me. So what ends up happening is that I end up dying in my own stew. Especially in the summertime, holy shit. When it gets 80 outside, it's like 90 in here. Like opening up a window to 100-degree air is actually cooling. Alright, no, let's not go that way. I've seen the light and it's telling me go the fuck back. There's no light at the end of the tunnel for me. Sir, you know what you've done? You've made a very bad mistake. Do what I'm doing and just run. Ooh. The guy just put himself in a very bad place. Oh, these people already got fucking grenade launchers too. Jesus. It'd actually be kind of cool if you get like a gun mount that actually allows you to articulate your turrets more. You can't stop me. He took out all of my turrets. Maybe I can go back and stop them. Although, no, we're dead. We're basically lost this shit. Might have to go back to just harvesting wires and then selling them on the market. In like bundles of 10. Because if we can sell enough wires and like fuel and shit like that, we can buy our weapons. Especially at cheap prices. Ooh, excelente. Yeah, didn't earn shenanigans. That's what I'm thinking we should do. Especially considering we have a lot of good stuff. How do you feel about getting this? What we basically need to do is that we need to get about 40 of these. So we can purchase this for 10 and then make this part. It'll only take a few seconds. And shit, it takes 6 hours. Fuck. We could do that. We have an extra 300 wires. My goodness. We wouldn't even be able to even use those wires for almost a good solid month. But we could sell them, and you need a lot of wires too, so... it wouldn't be the worst thing to actually sell wires. %. Ooh, goodness. We can make 20 units of this thing. Should we do it? We could sell a lot of these wires. Get 64 gold, which we could use for a lot of stuff. Especially getting a lot of scrap, too. We can get a good amount of that. Although, to be fair, we need, like, about 30 to 40 gold worth of scrap just to make a single part. So it is still quite expensive. I still don't understand the limit on parts. We could try this, though. We could try this. We're thinking about Wet Night. Thinking the graffiti, but I'm not sure if we should do that. Looks nice and pretty, though. Although we probably could just do it, to be honest. Fuck it. Let's sell... Ooh. When do we get this? So we'll sell some wires, buy some scrap, and then we'll make that paint. Oh, fuck, we're so close to getting that chain tire, too. Do it? Alright. We're gonna sell these. No, we're gonna trade these. Buyer pays. Oh, goodness. Someone just severely undercut the price of this. Look at that. He just went really low on pricing. Oh, what a dick. Alright, so no, we're not doing that. But we'll still make it. So build this. We need some... Scratch that. We're not going to battle because funny thing is... We can't actually get it. So we'll buy some. For 9 gold. And then for 9 gold, we can get that last little part made. Shit, for a second I thought I bought like 700. I only purchased 100 though. How the hell did we just get that much? God, for 20 gold we can finish it. The most beautiful, and look at that. Current price, it's worth 700. 700 right now. So we definitely get a great return on that if we actually did sell it on the market. Man, that just looks like pure autism. That is so much. Like, we need to, like, coat the outside in something a little bit more tame. Contained within these walls is pure spectrum. It's definitely very colorful. I won't deny that. It's definitely hitting on a lot of high notes there. So we still got an extra like 600 fucking notes. Yeah, we could try to sell all of it, highest price. So we just put up about 20 orders of that. What else could we sell? We could sell the coupons. No one's gonna Not enough trade slots. Ooh, we could combine these. What the devil? I actually wanted to try that fusion thing. Part structure increased, tonnage increased by 5. Oh goodness. That actually would be extremely good for tracks. Imagine doing this for tracks. Getting 4 tracks like that would be... Okay. Oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong button. So what else could we fuse? Could fuse these parts, radiators. I love how we need 10 of these parts. And it costs gold to fuse. And if we fuse all of these shitty relics together, we'll get a rare part. Interesting. So what is the cheapest part there is? Other way around, please. A cantle bag? Or a bag? Alright, so accessories are still a little bit high in price. These things used to be like 1 gold on the original market. Goodness. And we could buy 7 of these things for 6 apiece. And I'm just curious though, what is the cheapest blue part? But the cheapest blue part looks pretty expensive. Okay, well, it's the fenders, which are admittedly pre-purchased parts, but yeah. This is the cheapest crafted one. Yeah, getting a lot of these, you generally get a lot more scrap out of this. Oh, goodness. What we need to do is we just need to finish this. Hopefully, like this brand new pink vehicle. Our shameless displays of wealth. Ooh, shit. I am too fat for this. Yeah, it actually kind of reminds me. It's actually a really good paint. But it kind of reminds me of like those World War II ships that have that weird jagged patterns that messed with your sight, so it was very hard to actually tell how far away it was. Kind of reminds me of those. Although this is probably a little bit less effective. We actually could almost fire over these people. Oh, who is that asshole that just shot me? I'm coming for you, man. Oh, you ain't running away from me. He's trying to run his damnedest from me. None can deny me my vengeance. Oh shit, we could win this. Let me get on there. Let me help you out, man. Oh yeah, we got this. Shit, we were supposed to go harvest wires. Because there's no weekly cap on wires. And then we could eventually sell electronics. Although electronics will definitely be in much less demand. Mostly due to the fact that actually getting those legendary parts that actually use electronics will be very far away. I mean, other than using electronics for like legendaries, super difficult really to acquire. So this is actually, the funny thing is, these electronics will actually be worth less than wires. I like, this is the one we just won to. There we go. Oh my god, look at this guy's power score. He's 1,600 higher than us. Who is that guy? Bismarck. Oh yeah, look at that. He has... Oh my goodness. Here he has 2 of the fastest firing guns in the game. It's one of those Nomad guns. I love those Nomad machine guns. They are so great. The thing is, I also love scavenger style. So they're just like a scavenger Nomad hybrid. I would be in heaven. It's looking like we're already getting raided though, but I'm going to be too late to that. I think what we should do is that we should get on the point. That'll guarantee us a win. Although we're about to get escalated from the top of this little fucker. Oh, and he's already going balls deep in him too. I'll be right there to help you, man. I'm just a little bit fat. I ate too much. I shouldn't have done that. They see us now. I love how that guy just has a bunch of weapons on the side. God, look at all these people with their fucking rocket launchers. Jesus, how many of them have rocket launchers? And on top of that, the rocket launchers are super hard to actually kill. They're stupidly good. Look at that! Someone's actually buying our wires. Oh, beautiful. We're earning money, boys. That's what I'd like to see. And especially selling early game as well, when everyone has all of that money they just got from packs. They're going to be a little bit less conscientious about that. Yeah. Earning money, big bucks. So if we can just save up our points for like another 2. And in like 2 to 3 months, I think we should be good. Yeah, this is the same fight I was just into. And what the devil's good in here? Yeah, God. Strange, YouTube is extremely quiet tonight. I guess no one must be on. Although I guess it is Saturday. At least you're on here, mate. What the fuck is that? I'm curious as to what purpose or function that thing serves. It just looks like he just stacked a bunch of shit up. Oh wait, you know what I'm thinking probably he's doing? I'm thinking the higher your vehicle is, the more you can see, so maybe having that little extra part on there actually probably increases his range of seeing. I'm not sure how true that is, but it seems like it would be true. He's trying to kill me. Yeah, no, good gun. And I'm not sure if I'll be able to win this. Yeah. They have less enemies. You can try to get there in time, but it's unlikely. It's really hard to actually counter like Zergs like that unless you have somebody who's willing to sacrifice themselves. It doesn't matter. We're selling wires. Don't gotta worry about shit. Yeah, so look at that. This is the only time we'll actually be able to earn stuff while we lose. It's like we'll be able to actually have some real progression here. Is it dead? Oh shit, no, it's still alive. And everyone left. That sounds about right. Maybe they need to find me a tier lower enough for me. I wouldn't blame them. You know what I feel bad? I'm thinking people who just started off on this game, free-to-play accounts, how do they build blue parts? I'd be willing just to sacrifice myself just for the fun. It is pretty interesting. We know we'll sacrifice ourselves. We'll stay here. and wait for that ninja cap to come along, and then we'll prevent him from capping. I'll stay behind. Go cap. We should get a decent amount of people coming for us. Yeah, you better go ahead. You got some real fucking good guns. Let's see if this tactic works. He's probably just staring at us like, what is your ADD color pattern you got there? It's the most expensive one in the game, don't you know? We're actually able to fire over the cliff. That's hilarious. Ooh, and I see him. He's gonna come right over here. Get out of here with your little fucking turrets. Oh my goodness. Thank God for the artillery. Wow, tank was fine. I'm a little bit large. Generally, you don't want to use skirt armor that much because skirt armor is not that effective. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Beautiful. I told them to go camp and they didn't do it. You guys disappoint me. I said go camp. I did say I'll stay behind, so I'm gonna be true to my word. Although I'm not sure if anyone can really actually speak English. I really need to actually Google translate that. You go take the point. I will stay back here and defend. Hopefully that is clear enough. Yeah, the guy didn't shoot much. He actually... Did he even hit anything? I think he was trying to hit my turrets. Because he didn't break off any piece of armor. Although I guess he did take off a little bit off the front. Oh, fucking dodged. Well, I lost due to the fact all my allies died. Hey, we nearly hit the EXP cap, though. If that's any consolidation. Alright, so we need 2 more of these, so we need a lot more of these van parts. Keep getting nothing, though. We may be able to buy it. Strangely, a lot of the white parts are actually pretty expensive. Like, medium wheels steering is like worth 7 to 9 gold a piece. It's strange how much it's worth. Well, let's go this way. No, we're staying behind here. I'll stay behind. Feel free to cap. Alright, so we'll get sniped if we're out here, so we need to be in a position like this. Look at these houses. We're basically the size of a full-fledged house, and yet we don't even weigh nearly as much as a tank. We weigh 1/6 of a tank, and we're about as big as a house. It'd actually be kind of cool to see what the single-player RPG mechanics would be like of this thing. Although it really takes a lot more than however I'm prescribing it. Well, they all went one direction. They're all going to be super prone to caps, for one, and they're also going to be prone to cannons. Well, What Night? The game is free to play, although you might have to go to their website to download it. If you go to their website, they might be able to provide you with something. The Steam itself does not seem to actually get you much. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yep, that's what happened. My team got killed by rockets. They're getting absolutely ass blasted by rockets. Yeah, it should be like a Gaijin or something like that. Get the fuck out of here. Look at that, he barely even took off half of our HP. I am 3 times heavier than you. Fuck off. Okay, the rocket guy, you just need to chill out. Oh, I think this guy's out of ammo. I think they're all out of ammo. They're all out of ammo. You'll die today, son. Ran on, I'm not a pushover. They wish they could push me over. That guy was trying to ram me over. And every single time I just got stuck right in front of his turrets and I just started shooting him from the sides. He tried so hard. Look at that though. Highest person in the entire game. And I just stood at the base. The staying behind. I'll stay behind. Y'all cap. Although they know this tactic now, so they may be a little bit wary about capping. They only won because they had more vehicles. If I was able to actually cap, or if my team capped, we would have won that. Although this map is really hard to push forward on unless you have a super fast vehicle or if you have Chameleon. Because I doubt these people have any sort of... what do we consider? They don't have the stealth detecting radar, like the powerful radar, or the blue radar. That little blue radar for the scavengers, beautiful for such an event like this. You know what I also dislike? If I could actually deconstruct all of my medium wheels that are not steering, I have about 30 of them. If I could deconstruct those into scrap, I would do that within a heartbeat. Looks like Doctor's AFK. Hey, what's up, Fupa? Welcome back. It's been a while. Nothing much. We're just currently protecting our point from any backcappers. And our brand new vehicle where we spazzed out in brand new expensive paint that we made ourselves. The highest costing paint in the game besides gold. Alright, so it's looking like we're all dying. That's very unfortunate. I guess they really can't handle being down one. But we could turn this around. We're only 2 people down. 3 people down. Just getting the point, fellas. Let's see if we can try to hit that out. Got everyone with fucking turrets. If we could just survive all of their guns. Yeah, you guys can't take me apart for shit. Look at that. I'm still living, and I still got all my guns. I got most of my tires. Y'all can't stop me. Look at that. I'm still agile, even with only 3 tires. You know, I could take, like, 7 more cannon shots. I was just literally taking one shot after another, after another, after another, after another. They were taking their bloody goddamn time. They didn't know what to do. They just saw this beautiful fluff right in front of them and they're thinking to themselves, shit. You know, I'm thinking we'll put some Vindsvept down here. Close too, but good enough. I mean, If our allies were able to hold the line a little bit better, it seems they really can't handle tanks very well. That's what the skirt armor is very good for, is that it really absorbs those shots, and having multiple tires really helps with artillery fire like that, because then you don't have to deal with that huge, massive amount of firepower instantly blowing out vital parts instantly. You have a little bit of skirt armor is what they called. I mean, I was able to take off pretty few of them. The issue is that they all have like 2,000 HP, and I'm facing 5 of them at the same time. I was also just being a solid brick and holding down the fort. It's kind of what this design is good for. Better than my other skirt designs. I'll guard base. Feel free to cap. Can you add a missile? I could. The issue is that I do not have enough scrap for that. Due to the game itself. Also, your gun can go 180. Not really. It's more like it can go a little bit less than 180, like 160, 150. Definitely not 180, though. I cannot shoot to the sides of me. For shit. Probably even more like 120, to be honest. But going back to the missile thing, they cap the amount of scrap that you can earn per week, which to like 10,000 scrap per week, which is very little considering you can go through it really quickly. Go through like 11 parts and you're done. Can't make any more. And on top of that, if you want to make purples, good luck. So they really limit you a lot. They make this game almost feel like a mobile game in a sense. No one's really ninja camping, it seems. I guess they are wary of me. Like around 150. It's a very limited range, let me tell you. When they say limited angles, they mean it. Almost necessarily, Fupa. It's kind of like that. It's pretty retarded. It kind of encourages people to make multiple free accounts, farm up scrap, and then sell it on the auction house in mass. Because scrap will be high in price regardless of what happens. Ooh, goodness. That looks like he lost his guns, so he's staying here as a Burke as well. Well, it seems my team did wonders. I don't mind. As long as I win, I'm fine. I think there's also a cap to wires as well. Fuff PB Playa 23. Oh, okay. I just call you Fupa because of the reference to Ethan Klein of H3 Productions. Just call me PB. Alright, PB. I feel like that's the name of a robot, though, in a movie or some type. I swear it is. So right now, we'll actually win just by pure numbers alone. Oh, and the fact we also capped also really helps. Regardless of what happens, as long as I stay alive and keep this place alive, we'll win. And you'd be a mobile fortress. True. The issue is, Wet Knight, I cannot articulate each gun in different directions. But I know there is a gun from the Steppenwolfs that could automatically target, so in a way I could do that. That is true. Okay, we're not going to do the brick thing anymore. Purely because we're not getting any points for doing that. We win, but we're not getting points. So I essentially get no loot. See, that's what happens when you be selfish, or selfless in here. When you be altruistic in this game mode, you get rewarded with nothing. Fun fact, if everyone in your game was to commit suicide, the other team would get 0 points and no rewards. In fact, they would get no experience either. It stands for paintball played semi-pro for a few years. Interesting. I didn't know you could actually play paintball professionally. That just doesn't sound like something, but yet again, if games can be considered professionally played all the time, I feel like paintball would be too. Definitely a little bit safer than guns, I imagine. Unless you wear no armor. That would be a sport I'd watch. No armor paintball, that would be intense. Although I imagine there'd be a little bit concerns over health. Fuck y'all. They know we're coming too. I wonder why. It couldn't be because this mobile brick is moving at lightning speed towards them. Have contracts that can make like 100,000. That's strange. I didn't even know there was even that big of an audience. Hey, what's up, Derp Derp? Welcome back. No armor, baby. We could try to do that. But right now, I think we're going to go stick with this. If we put on no armor, we'd get put down like in the 2,000 rank. We'd be so weak, but at the same time, we would also be fairly... not well endowed, but we definitely have a little bit more power than the average person. Yeah, don't put your generator out front. That's why you don't put your generator out front. I do remember you. It also helps that I don't have a lot of people coming in here, so it makes memorying people very easily. It's very... And on top of that, you were here like, what, 2 days ago? It's not that long ago, man. Oh, that little shit. These fucking turrets are so overpowered, I swear. Got it! Oh, beautiful. Am I the only viewer? In YouTube, you are. In Twitch, there are 2 others. And look at that. Like that, we win. This way I don't go charging at a brick. And the funny thing is, too, if I started moving and it ran over all those turrets, I could easily do it. Those turrets are super weak to charges, so you can just, like, squash them really easily. Super cool, too, to do it with tracks as well. The thing is that turrets like those are super, super hard to kill. They do a lot of damage. The more effective approach would be 2 turrets and then 2 airplanes. And then what you do is that you'd have the airplanes and you run around somebody and then you place turrets down. And that's how you kill a lot of people, especially on a 1-on-1 scenario. Deadly. Was that 1v1? It was more like 1v2 because I killed 2 of them. Although they were very... One of them ran away and the other one died. Gotta remember that other guy that ran away. All that armor helps, boys. Not looking like they're charging in there balls deep. What the fuck? How did he do that? Alright, let's just stop that for a hot second. Let's just take a little... Let's just hide in here for a hot second. We got a little bit too much artillery for us. Thank you, I call it the shit sandwich. I wish we could add another gun. The issue is that we do not have enough power. That's one of the limiting factors, is that each cabin, which is where you drive from, has a certain power limit. Well, I feel like we're a little bit, feeling a little bit lighter. We're definitely a little bit lighter now. Although we're still slow as shit. The beauty of the cabin, boys. We still have all of our guns, though. Can't hit us. What are you doing? Are you trying to stay back here and hide? Because you certainly don't have the build for that. Yeah, I'm still heavy as shit, though. At least we can try to hide here. We might be able to get a tie. We need to kill one more to get a tie. So can they do it? If they can kill that guy on the bridge. Yep, we got a tie now. Scratch that, we don't. Oh boy. So they got 6, we got 4. Yeah, we need to kill 2 now. And on top of that, I'm a breeze away from dying. Yeah, they're trying to charge the point right now and get it capped. It's not working out very well. Oh, is he trying to go around and cap the point? I really can't tell because I don't have a radar anymore. Or a radio. I'm missing a lot of stuff right now. Still my generator. Out of all things. Do we even have our weapon cooler too? Yes, we do. We're still as deadly as ever, but with absolutely no armor. Hey, at least we still got some points out of that, so we still get rewards, which, unlike when you get the scrap cap, playing a regular mission gives you nothing. Do I have a pulse gun? I don't know what the devil that is, but I'm guessing no, because that sounds expensive, and I can't make shit right now. I spent most of my money on tires. Because for some reason, tires are not made in pairs. I had to make every single tire, which one tire is basically the equivalent of one machine gun I could have made. But no. Deadly in close range. I'm deadly to medium to close range. With the machine guns, I have some range capacity, and the shotguns assure me that I can get some really nice close range damage off real easily. So the river section is pretty good for us, because we can actually hide in there a little bit better, and it's not nearly as traveled. So I might be able to get someone off in here. Ooh, someone's joining us. Welcome. Ooh, looks like no one's coming down here this time. Alright. It's completely unobstructed. So the pulse gun is the best one in the game? I'll have to check that out. Haven't heard of it. Is that the, like, sniper rifle? Or I'm probably thinking of something else. Those relic guns are going to be hard as shit to make, I know. Oh, that little shit's staying behind. He's being the brick the team needs. You know what? Here we go. He's trying to go behind. Oh, he's trying to run. It's kind of like a sniper. Insane damage. Well, imagine if it's the best gun in the game and have a lot of damage on attack to it. And we might as well get this, since that guy ran away from us and we're really too slow to really engage with anyone else. Hey, we got that too. Our team's just murdering them. They all ran for the point, it seems. Oh my god, they got obliterated. Although we do have the 7,000 guy. Stay put and cap. That's what I was doing anyway. Not like I'm fast enough anyway. Now, let's take a look at that pulse gun. I'm assuming that's the engineers? Got the scorpion, got the firebug, the pulse gun. Got the harvester. Got the reacher and ravager. Hurricane and mammoth. And we got the mandrake. So I'm not sure what the pulse gun is. There must be some other gun, I imagine? Oh, the impulse gun? Yeah, that one actually looks pretty sick. I'm looking to get that. That's why we're trying to get the parts to get the cabin right now. But we really can't do that because we really need to sell a lot of these, Wait a minute. Did he buy all 20 lots? That probably explains why we have nearly back up to 1,200 again. God, he must have bought a shit ton. Alright, I guess we'll take that. So how much do we have left? We got these much. So we get 20. Alright, we'll sell all those again. It seems the guy bought the whole stack. I have 20 offers at $3.99 a piece. Oh yeah, these guys bought it up like fucking candy. I was wondering why I had nearly all my money back. Hey, they can take it if they want to make their purple parts already. Feel free. I got plenty to sell. I should just keep doing this. We could actually earn a lot of money from that. And on top of that, we could use that to buy scrap, which we could actually use to build shit. Thinking next, once we get enough, we could try building extra cabins, or we could switch to the nomads and make a bunch of machine guns that can actually articulate, so they would be useful for like chasing scenarios. Although the setup we got right now is pretty good, because the benefit of these turrets, since they have very limited firing angles and take up a lot of space, is that they have a lot of structure to them, which means they have a lot of HP to them. So they're not shot off nearly as much, and on top of that, they're really good at distance. And they also have improved damage, but their damage is equivalent to that of their 3 power partners, so the ones that could actually turn but have the same cost, have the same damage output. I'm thinking PvP is pay to win in its current state, kind of, due to the fact that it's very early into the game right now, and people with all of the parts right now who purchase stuff get a lot of the good stuff. Like these tracks right here, they'll take absolute ages to make. Damn, boy. And look at that, you're still alive too, even though I pinned you against him. Rude, you almost took off my armor. Can you, like, stop turning? Oh, what the fuck? Get the hell out of here. My good, someone just bought all of our stuff again. My god, wires are going like hotcakes. You douche. You almost did damage to me. Stop that. He still hasn't managed to take off our armor yet. He tried so hard, too. He tried so hard. My goodness, we might have to put... Look at that. Capped at 1,800, even though we got 2,000. With a 50% increase on the cap. So, funny thing is, have 2 on the side rear. We do have 2 shotguns on the rear, which does help out, because that means in order for them to knock off all of our weapons, they have to aim at 4 different spots, which is really good. The issue is it makes you very wide, which makes you susceptible to just get outright blown apart. So if you're a huge tank, you tend to live a little bit longer, but at the same time, then you become real big. So it's kind of a balancing act. It's also depending on what you like. Ooh, look at that guy. He got a Steppenwolf cannon already? That cannon on top of that guy right there was self-aiming. And it does a lot of damage, and it has 360 articulation as well. How the fuck did he get that already? That requires you to be at least level like 30 to get it alone. He must be a moderator or something. Or he could be a YouTuber. From what I understand, YouTubers who are very popular definitely get special treatment by Gaijin. I have to make promotional videos for them, of course, to even get that preferential treatment, and I also have to be relevant. But I'm thinking that's what it could be. Is he about to come from us from the side? No, he pussied out. I can't go to the base right now. I'm too fat. How the devil did he get the Steppenwolf cannon already? There must be some EXP grinding tactic I don't know. I know raids, like the PvP, PvE ones, definitely do have a lot of EXP gain in them. Definitely getting a lot of accuracy out all the way here. Look at that, definitely still getting those puck shots on him. Look at that, we even got 160 points alone from pucking that out on him. Hell yeah, I'll take that. 12 wires, I think is the max, actually. That's alright, I keep on forgetting to turn off, not to turn off, but to turn off the in-game music and instead change it with Vindsvept. But, I think we'll keep it like it is. The only thing is, like, at random points in time, the sound in this game will just cut. I don't know why. Ooh, okay. We're earning a lot of money. This is hilarious. Nearly every time we win this game, we earn 3 coins. Regardless if we win or lose. You gotta move, man. I don't want to push you out all the way there. You'd be pissy at me. I know you wouldn't be able to stop me. Still, though. Alright, so what I'm thinking is we ignore everybody and we just go straight for the base. Because my guess is they'll all come down this way and here. Ooh, someone's got that nice arcing grenade launcher already. Grenade launcher is a little bit hard to use, especially when you're moving. So it's a little bit sketchy at times. Ooh, he's standing still. Good job, boy. Keep moving. That, we're facing literally no opposition here. Oh, hi there. Well, you guys are certainly very mean. And look at that, we killed him too. Because he's committing suicide, which he shouldn't. The thing is, he shouldn't have committed suicide in that scenario. 1, because I had no guns and I couldn't kill him. And 2, there's 2 other people around him, so even if I did have my guns, I would still probably die really quickly. Oh, he dropped all of his turrets way too quickly. Oh yeah, that guy has some really nice machine guns too. And I'll take that though, we get 2 kills for nothing. Oh, he's gonna be able to kill this guy real easily. Oh, why do you jerk yourself like that? Nice, that's a good shot. That sucks. He's a really good asset to this team, but at the same time, he gets no kills. I'll counter. Easy win. I think actually blitzkrieging in actually helped us out a lot. We distracted 2 guys for a very long time. Not that bad. We didn't actually do the terribly worse. Even with 2 kills, though, only got 800 points. I'm not sure how I should feel about that. Ooh. Look at this, boys. We finally got our brand new reward, the Wanderer's Crate. Which, if you don't know, is... We're going to start doing this one now. Pathfinder's Crate. Look at that. Oh. Isn't rare, though, purple? I would love it if you could tell me if that was rare. Is this rare? No, this is rare. Oh, what? What? Dude. Wait, do any of these require epics? If they don't require epics, we could do this. Oh my goodness, boys. You know what this means? We could actually get this thing, which this thing guarantees us an epic part. And all we gotta do is use shotguns to kill players. All we gotta do is kill 20 players. Easy as pie. We could fucking do that. We got 10 days to do it too. We could probably do it in one night if it's all like PvP modes. I'm curious, did all my parts sell again? Dude, look at this. I just sold like 600 worth of wires. We gotta do it again. They're eating this shit up like candy. Go ahead, take it all. Look at this. I'm getting so much money. But, you know what? I'm not going to blue ball you guys. Let's open up. Let's see what we get. No wheels, all parts here. That's actually kind of nice. What are we getting? What do we get? What we get? Ooh, okay. This is good. This is a nice cannon. This, we'll never use it, but it has very high damage to it, so it's nearly a one-shotter in some scenarios. But 1 second, I'll be right back. You know, I just found out why those people have purple parts so quickly. It's because of that Pathfinder crate, too. Well, the thing is that when you automatically sell them, what happens is that it puts you at the lowest price there is. So we do sell it at the lowest price. The issue is we're not selling it to instant buys. So we're putting it on the auction house, so we do get like an extra 10 to 20% due to that. But man, we're getting so much fucking money from that. Look at that, we got like 100 from that already. I mean, we could buy scrap with all this money. And we could actually make some more blue parts. We could make some drill bits so we could blast into people's buttholes really easily. Although I'm not a big fan of the rammer lifestyle. There we go. Alright, let's look at the competition here. The competition is looking really fucking deadly, except for this guy. They're all heavy cannoneers. Shit. Why am I facing upwards? And of course, I'm the highest player here. Bullshit. I can... Well, I was born for this. I am literally a solid brick. Hopefully they don't get countered, though. No one going for points. And someone just bought all my wires again. You just need 20 kills. No, it's 20 kills while using a shotgun. So I can actually use my machine guns to kill them. As long as I just get 20 kills, I'm fine. They're all running back like pussies. Hey, I was made for this. My machine guns are meant for long range. Let's do this, boys. And they can't really win by camping either. Oh, look at that. That's glorious. Oh, no, I can get more kills than that. Although it's just the issue is that everyone here is taking up a lot of the kills. Because they're all pretty heavily endowed with turrets. Here we go. Hell yeah, that's mine, boys. I should have sprayed a little bit longer, but I wanted to get that really nice, good gun depression. You know what's also nice is that your aiming is actually dependent on your speed as well. So if you go really slow, you actually have improved accuracy. I think it's like, what, 4 kills I got that game? That was a really nice tactic. We should try that more often. And of course we hit the cap. Yeah, 4 cat. Look at that. 4 kills, 4 assists. We absolutely ate their ass out. You know, it seems like we're not doing a lot of damage with this setup, but then you gotta realize, if we persist with all this damage, we do a lot. It would really be nice if we could actually see what the DPS meters are like. That'd be really useful. Although, like I said, we're really only good at medium to short range. Anything longer, we're screwed. This wouldn't be a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This will not work. Yeah, I was going to say, too much high ground. I could try to stay behind to prevent back campers, but I can also go this way too. Yeah, they're coming here. Let's back it up. If we can scooch behind before they get here, we can surprise them. As I was saying, that's why I was waiting for them. And we can try to shoot them a little bit more. Ooh, boy. Stop your shit. I'm slow for a reason, not for you to be mean. Yeah, hit that armor. Oh goodness, my generator's exposed. And this guy is definitely endowed with some beastly parts. I'm surprised they didn't flank him. They had the positioning for it. Now they're going to have to kill them all. But they're all autocannoners, so it's going to take them a while to actually kill them all. They can do it from a distance, but it'll take them a while. Keep killing, boys. Shit, nope, you guys got killed. We haven't killed a single person on their team yet. In fact, Paul the NPC managed to kill somebody. And it doesn't really matter, because we're still getting wires regardless. There we go. Look at that, we still got those wires. I think we actually need to put more on the auction house. Look at that. Sold. I wonder if it goes through all of the listings. Yeah, it'll go through all the listings. Let's take a look. All gone. My god. That's so much money. Let's sell some more, boys. Look at that, we already have up to 3,300 already. Oh my god. That's awesome. And we might as well sell these too, why not? Let's see if they'll buy coupons. Because the thing, coupons can be combined and made into loot containers, with absolutely nothing else, finish really quickly, and they contain a rare part, most likely, or a really nice decoration. So coupons are actually worth a little bit of money. Yes, thank you. I understand I made a lot of money. That's great. So we'll agree to never pass the 1,200 threshold unless there's a really good item for sale. But any extra money we make after that, we can put towards whatever we want. Is that a good idea? Is that a good deal? I think it's a good idea. A minimum amount, so we have a safe amount regardless of what happens. This is a little bit of a game we can't get involved right now. Alright, well, it looks like regardless of what happens, this is the only game that's active right now. Oh my god, he was fucking obliterated. He tried it. That's all that matters. Yep, Twitter is a shitstorm. There's no way Wendy's Twitter said that. There's no way. That looks like a fake image. It said on the Twitter's Wendy's Twitter handle, like, buy our products, and then right below it, it said eat our shit, you motherfucking bitch, or something like that. Something really nice. Yeah, but this was like to the point of it being like abhorrently vulgar. So that's why I'm thinking it's actually a doctored image. And one of these people I follow on Twitter retweeted it, so I'm thinking he just got conned. There's no way they could definitely do that, because that would be the talk of the goddamn town. The thing is that Twitter's code is really easy to manipulate, so you can easily doctor images. Really easily. Just go to the source code, do Control F, and you'll find everything super easy. Ooh, this is not looking good. We're all piled in one area. But I'm thinking we're going to go up this hill and try to cap a little bit. Because they're not coming up here just yet. They don't want to come after us, boys. Then the sneak attack. We could have also gone around as well. But generally there's also a time that there's a definitely good chance of there being a scuffle right here. So that's why I don't tend to do that very much. Oh, we're definitely gonna fuck him over now. No, no, no. Oh, let's get his turret off. Oh yeah, you're fucked. Every time the flanking strategy works. Ooh, you bastards. Yeah, looks like one of them flanked around too. And we still won. Hell yeah. 3 gold right there, boys. Honestly, salvage or scrap is always worth more to me in games, I swear. Interesting. It looks like my assist count towards a flanking tank. Yeah, the thing is, I'm not very fast nor concealed, so the fact that I can even flank with even any success blows my mind. Sold wires already? My goodness, I didn't even get in the game and they already sold. Stay back, team. Let's jump them. We kind of require full cooperation for this. Having 3 people, it might work. We'll definitely slow them down. Definitely. This will be a little bit sketchy, but we could do this. Especially if they get down there real quickly. They took the long way around, too. Maybe this ain't looking good. On top of that, it looks like we're down a man. Yep, we are. Okay, now we're up a man. Or no, we're even now. That's strange. They're not capping our base. One of you go cap. Your tank talent counts as 2. I wish. We probably have the HP of 2 people, to be honest. Oh, that guy. It looks like they're both staying still, too, I think. Because he is stopping in his tracks, so my guess is he's dead. Right now, it's 1-1. Ooh, good job, we're capping. Ooh, it's 2-2. This is a toe-to-toe game. We might win just by capping. If we get one, at least, if we just get 1 tick, we'll be great. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, alright, this is a guaranteed win now. Let's just go out and kill somebody. Alright, we'll lose if we get off this point, though. Where the fuck is everybody? Oh, the flanking strategy didn't seem to work very well. Our teammates were a little bit too good. Especially Taken. Liam Neeson was destroying their ass. Come on, let me just get one little kill in there. Give me a little taste. Papa needs his juice. Oh, I'm hearing it. Oh, is that mine? You gonna give me that? Yes! Oh, that's ours then. Oh, it looks like Vivenko is on our point too. Let's get him down, boys. We didn't get hit with a single shot that entire round. And yet we got a kill. Hell yeah. I'll take that kill even though it's really not deserved in any capacity. And it's funny, even though we got much less points in there than in a long time. So the lowest points we got, we still got 11 wires. And we usually get 12 wires, even if we get like 2,000 points. So it's strange to see the distribution of stats, but it probably also contributes to the fact that our points are actually capped too, so probably limits the rewards in a weird relationship. Alright, so we could do an easy flank here. Hopefully they just don't all come this way. And we should do a nice flank into there, kill like 2 or 3 people. Go pussies, we got this. We almost got him. Come here, boy. Doesn't help we have all this armor, it's preventing us from going over hills very well. I need one little kill here. Yes. Oh, and I see one on the mountain. He's waiting for us. You're mine, boy. Oh, he's trying to go down the other way, too. Cute. And he flips himself over. Oh, God. And he has a car jack, too, just for that scenario, but it didn't work. God, that sucks so much. Like, the very few scenarios in which he actually used a car jack, and his didn't actually help him. So it's looking like I gotta do a flank. Oh no, he's just going balls deep. We could do that too. Oh yeah, they're not gonna like this. Get that down. I still got 2 more shotguns left, and they're both for you, buddy. I got one shotgun left. And now I got myself for you. Come here, big boy. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I didn't do anything to him. Suicide on him. Why did you just stand still? I got 4 kills that round. That's all that matters, though. And on top of that, this is wire, so it doesn't even matter that we win or lose. As long as we do well, we're fine. Winning does guarantee us, like, double the rewards, but center rewards are capped at 12. 4 kills is more than enough. Look at that. He almost killed him with a barrel. Because the barrel has an explosion range of about 9 meters, and it does affect everyone except for your allies. So if you actually put your barrel into somebody's face, it can kill them. Look at that, only 4 more kills and we're good. I'm not sure if wires are purchased as much. You need a lot of wires to actually make a legendary gun. The issue is that you also need a absolute asinine amount of wires before you can even worry about electronics. So electronics will probably be not worth that much for a long, long time. Except maybe through scarcity, they might be worth a lot. Or just by the fact they're a purple tier crafting material. But I don't think they'll actually be worth anything. Let's see if we can do this way. If we go that way, we'll certainly die. Oh, those guys are pushing each other. How cute. Oh, goodness. They're already getting fucked over by tanks. He's losing, like, half of his side already. Or is that just his design? No, he did get hit. Okay. I was wondering why he looked so emaciated. It's a new artillery design. I did see one guy's tank who looked very confusing. One side looked like another tank, and the other side looked like another tank. So you couldn't tell which one actually had the cabin on it, and both of them had guns, so you couldn't even tell in that fashion too. So it was actually kind of hard to tell which side you could actually attack, and that would actually do damage. And on top of that, there was wheels in the middle as well, so the guy could actually lose one side and be perfectly fine. Which I actually thought was really interesting. But it also would make it a little bit difficult as well, because if someone just shot the center portion, they would instantly kill half your arsenal. We need kills, we don't need wins. Oh shit, where did that come from? How the fuck did we get stuck here? There we go. So let's say we had a wheel on the concrete. I'm not sure how we get stuck there. Alright, where's everybody? Let's kill them. There's nobody here. Oh, there's one guy though, but I'm thinking that guy's got him. Since he is a shotgunner, he's gonna melt through that guy. You there, mate? I love how we lost this even though there was a guy missing the entire time. We could try to cap this, but I doubt we'll get it in time. Maybe we can get like another extra 100 points. 0 points of damage. I'll take it. The Rock Concrete is out for you to show. Who's the real heavyweight champion? Dude, I could probably even beat the actor, The Rock. Hey, look at this one giant clusterfuck of autism. You'd think, Jesus Christ, I couldn't even bench press that. I could even replace him. I even have the right color to actually replace The Rock in movies. 2 more kills. It'll take an absolute asinine amount of time to actually get to the end point. Took us a while to actually get the normal one done. The reason why is that we used a lot of fuel, and fuel took a lot of games to actually acquire, especially for normals. But if we have to do hard missions, on this thing, we're so not going to do it. We don't have the damage to even do it. And I imagine the people who are even going to be in hard missions don't have the damage either. It needs a lot of damage in order to actually do hard missions. They're very difficult for a reason, I imagine. Although we could do them as long as we don't get ones that require us to complete the missions. If we fail, if we can do like kill raiders, we can do that. That would take us a while, but we could do it. I still just want to get that epic part. Hopefully we don't get like a shitty one where it's like, oh, here's a generator, or here's a radiator, or here's a chameleon. Something that you'll never use. Like an actual weapon would be sweet as hell. Especially that automatic targeting one. Oh my goodness. I'd be so hard for that. It's looking like they're really not defending a whole bunch. I did not see you. Ah, oh, at least I got an assist, okay? I think that counts. You know what's funny? If you look at these buildings, you'll notice they have a lot of vents and air conditioning units on it. Does anyone else not see the issue with these building designs? One, for being too small, and two, for... they wouldn't do anything. Look at that. Instant win. They all went to rush the point, but we got there first. Hey, I actually wonder if we could sell the fuel, because I imagine that's actually worth quite a bit, but I'm guesstimating we're going to need a lot of fuel. Let's take a look. Do we need a lot of fuel here? Use an invisibility module. Fuck, we don't have that. We'll have to buy an invisibility module. Ooh, and someone bought all the coupons too. Nice. Good job. Of rare or higher. So we're going to have to get an invisibility module. Use a melee weapon, we can make those. Use a radar. Oh shit, we don't have a rare radar though. Well, nice, Wet Knight. You could join us. You could try to join me. I'm not sure if you'll be able to, because I'm a little bit higher level for you. Use proximity mines? So lances? And hard raids, missions, raids. And on top of that, an invisibility module and raids, fuck you. So we would actually need to make quite a few stuff in order for us to even do this. For one, we need an invisibility module because... goodness me, we need to be in the lunatics and actually make that. Wait. What the devil's the invisibility modules? So there's a good radar. Oh, here it is. Stealth. Oh, God. The issue is, though, you gotta remember, we don't have scrap. It looks like we'll have to join the nomads. Because the nomads are the ones that actually have all the good parts. I'm sorry, scavengers, but, we'll leave you for a bit. And on top of that, we don't really need them for a hot second. So let's join the nomads. And on top of that, we also get some nice parts for them. They're all shitty parts, but why not? Look at that, we've earned so much money already. So these are the ones I like. Same damage output, but the accuracy in... I believe this one's higher. Accuracy, 4 bars. This one, 4 bars. Interesting. Oh, yeah, but this thing has double the structure power. And this one weighs less, too, strangely enough. So this is better for lighter vehicles and for ones that need more armor. So it's actually kind of nice. That we don't need. Interesting. We can make these again. I actually do want to make a lot of these. So what we can do is then we can combine them into more powerful versions of it. But for this one, we'll work on this. So we need some radars. Where can we... We'll buy radars, fuck it. We'll sell wires and buy radars. We'll buy everything. We'll contribute to the global economy. And that probably makes somebody happy. But this is literally the only way that you can actually progress in this game, is that you grind out wires and sell it to people who are trying to make purple parts. Thank God there's an actual player base in here so the economy can actually thrive. I'm also imagining people are going to be spending... Wait. Oh. I was going to say, how the hell do we sell gold? Did we get actual money for it? That'd be crazy. Let's look at this. You can buy 70... God, that's actually a really bad ripoff. That's hardly anything. For $100, too. My God, microtransactions. And don't worry, Fupa, I'm not gonna... sorry, PB, I'm not gonna definitely use your stuff. I'm not gonna use your money in this. I'm not that shallow. Although, really, can I really claim moral superiority when I have a fucking Patreon with a channel with less than 1,000 subscribers? Although I got it purely just because someone asked for it, so I was like, sure, I'll make one. I'm still kind of off about it, but as long as I don't chill it out, I guess I'm fine. It'll just be there, I suppose. At least now that I got access back to it. After completely forgetting the email to it. Turns out, fucked up the email. Great way to lose all your account information instantly. I'm actually curious if that's actually been interacted with at all, or if they've taken it down. Hopefully they haven't. Alright, good they didn't take it down. For being inactive. Here we go, let's see. Oh my God, the guy's just getting jostled around. Alright, so this is the heavy hitting side. This is the flanking side. Oh my God. That is so bright. Looks sweet as hell, though. It's looking like we're going to have to use the flanking side. So it's time to flank, boys. Because they're all gathering up at that really bad location. Yeah, look at that. They're all gathering up there. Let's try not to get people. And we'll go right behind them and just blast them all down. Hopefully the invisibility module doesn't end up costing us a whole bunch. Oh yeah, don't look at us. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Holy shit. Yeah, just take that side off. Bye. They always try to suicide at the very end. Never works. Guess who's got their shotgun still? Fuck. I don't, because I'm dead. Ah, shit. They all came back. Oh, fuck yeah, he committed suicide. Hell yeah. Beautiful. We might be able to win this. Look at that. 3 kills, though. Beautiful. It's strange how just, like, flailing your arms and flanking manages to kill so many. I don't know if I should feel bad for that. So you're using bullshit tactics. No one will ever yell at you. Oh yeah, there was this video of this, I was wondering why I was getting comments about that. And we're doing good though. We're actually managing to I think we might be able to win this. It's 4 versus 2. Even though I got the most of the kills on the team. Contribute to half of them. I'm glad they didn't make this game like War Thunder in the sense that when you die, you'll lose like durability and stuff like that. Alright, so we have to exit in order to actually accept a reward. So thank you. 5 components. So now we need an invisibility module, which will actually take us a while to get. Like a long time. It's only 4 levels. That shouldn't take us too long. Oh, we could make one of these. Ooh. But we want to make these. I'm not sure why a machine gun requires a shotgun, but apparently it does. And on top of that, they're super cheap right now, which is actually kind of nice. Look at that, we can sell these. Look at that, I told you. Things are not even worth like double the price, or maybe like worth 20% more. Yeah, let's go ahead and sell these 2. Yeah, go ahead and take the coupons. I know they're going to get cheaper as time goes on, so I'll earn more money now. What else can we sell? We could try selling copper, but we need that. Oh, fuel, though, is still... Yeah, it's not that expensive. And we need it, too. I'd rather for us to buy fuel and then do raids to get copper. And then we can actually sell the copper for a decent profit margin. Although people are retarded in PvP, though. So let's just go ahead and sell all of this. Put it successfully for sale. There's already 500 listings, oh my god. So an invisibility module, how much do those cost? I believe that would be here in the blue section. How much is a chameleon? Yeah, you got all these cheap ones here. Chameleon, 200, yikes. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's 200 buckaroos right there. We need to earn a little bit more money before we can purchase that. Or we can wait until make one. I say we wait. Because it only requires us to get to level 4 before we can make it. And I mean, on top of that, we have a fuck ton of copper to make it too. The only thing we need to do is get scrap, which is super cheap. We should already have the parts for it too, but we'll find out soon enough. Shit, is the Wi-Fi down again? Whatever. Please don't tell me the game just shit its bed already. I've been having on and off server issues with this game so far. Oh yeah, look at this. People with their fucking Leviathans. This, I want to see how much power this is. It's a little bit fast. I love those flying machines, I don't know why. Seem fun as hell. Is the microphone too loud for you guys? Should I turn it down for you guys? I don't want it to be too strainful, because I know it'll sound like shit on the top of that brake headsets. Ooh, this is... oh god. Okay, the balancing isn't terrible. Yeah, it's fairly even. It'd actually be kind of nice if they got actually tallying up the power score at the very end. Yeah, everyone's joining us, but it looks like... who is that? Shroom Car. So... ports and activity. Yeah, he ain't moving. Yeah, he's definitely gonna get reported. I don't want to lose just because some guy doesn't want to play. Trying to... the thing is, he won't even get any points for doing that. He's AFK and you get 0 rewards. What the fuck? He just blew up. Oh, I think I know what was wrong with him. I think he was a rammer and I blew up his sticks before he could get up to me. He's one of those people that suicides. Yeah, because he did take off one of my shotguns. Oh, what a bastard. I still got him too. I'll take it. Hey, he's real balanced. Why did he get a melee weapon though? I don't understand that. I guess it was the cheapest thing he could have gotten. That's funny though. Oh, he's the guy I reported. Whoops, sorry. You were a little bit late to the party. Could have used your artillery fire. Hey, we'll take it though. I actually wonder if you sell enough stuff on the auction house, do you get something as a reward? Besides, you know, the money. Like, is there an achievement that like gives you EXP or some shit? That'd be beautiful for us. We could use that so much right now. Yeah, we go. Seems to be the same team setup too. Come on, big boy. Ooh, we got that guy too. He's got some real nice components right there. I would love to get those machine guns. Because the thing is that when you start dealing with purple parts and stuff like that, they start having these special effects on them that really make them a lot more effective than usual. Unless they're like shitty parts. Like module reload speed on the aircraft engine wouldn't do shit for us unless we were using turrets or aircraft, stuff like that. Unless we were using that, there's no point for us to use the aircraft engine thing. This looks like a very intense game right here. They're all turning back right now, I think. But they're all too big of pussies to come after us. God, they took off all of my guns already. God, that must be so cheesy for them. They got the upper hand on us, but we still managed to come out on top. Or is it a rally around resilience? Beautiful. And I'll take it though. We still got 11 wires, even though we only got 300 experience. Yeah, apparently music's gone now. Fuck it. It will be the glorious tank marching into battle. None shall stand to oppose us, none shall be on our way. All will fall before the mighty butt cheeks that harbor our front plate. Glory to the Empire. As we move very slowly towards our demise. Oh, he's getting ballsy going out right in front. Oh, beautiful. They're trying. It seems they're a little bit fractured right now. Where did he go? I want points. Give me it all. Although, really only one kill suffices. Oh, beautiful. You know, I'll cap. Might as well do something. At least we got an assist, that's all that matters. And I think all of our wires should be sold by now, so we probably could buy that chameleon module and start gearing towards that other stuff. Or you know, I could try to start buying those radars. Go back to base. Go, boys, go. He might be able to make it there in time. If he stalls him long enough, I should be able to catch up and prevent a loss. Although he's too slow, he's not going to make it in time. Shit. They tried. The one benefit of having an engine, although really what we need is we would need that tier 3 purple engine in order for us to actually even get anything. Let's take a look here. Market my offers. Interesting. I'm thinking someone already outsold me. Although I guess that person must have just stopped buying all of our stuff. Here, let's cancel all of our offers real quick. There we go. So sell all of these. And storage, sell these. It's only 2 offers, but it's good enough. I think it's actually what ends up happening is that I think what ends up happening, what I'm trying to say here, what is it I'm trying to say? And I completely lost my train of thought all of a sudden. I don't know why. It's not even 1 in the morning. It's only 12. I'm not even tired. I shouldn't be this delusional. Mamutacho, we can definitely do this. You know what I'm thinking? Could we stay up all night and actually stream? We'd probably have to turn on the air conditioning. It is certainly hot as shit. Oh, beautiful. It looks like we could definitely flank them easily. Yeah, it looks like they're even collapsing in on themselves already. Going, boys. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice and open. And these huge honking vehicles, too. And it's just that one guy limping away. Is he still there? No, he did leave. He might go try to stop us, but I doubt it. They're pretty much fucked. Ooh, what icon is that? Maybe that might be an alpha tester. Sir, you docked me and got out of man's fat side. Look at that. We still need 34,000 reputation, earning like only a couple of hundred every. Oh my goodness, it'll take ages to actually get it there to level couple whatever. We could buy that radar. Oh, no, yeah, I guess we do need to be up there higher leveled. Oh, look at that, it got cheaper too. A lot cheaper. And I doubt anyone's going to refill the sell order. I want to pay 0.5 of a fucking cent. Less than a penny. That's pretty sad how little that is. But you know, we could buy the shenanigans. Ooh, 10 gold per. It looks like someone's jacking up the prices. I think we'll calm down on that then. I don't want to get sucked into a bad deal. I feel like that'll get cheaper tomorrow morning. Or maybe if we stay up till 6, it could get cheaper even then. That wouldn't be the worst idea. Alright, so it looks like they're all going to go up there and start firing out. I found that to actually be a terrible place to go, though. But it's also kind of necessary, because if you don't maintain a presence there, you end up getting just rammed and swarmed right through like a blitzkrieg. Oh, I see him. And I think he sees me too. But he ain't hitting shit. Yeah, you might want to protect those wasp turrets. Yeah, you tried, mate. Ooh, he tried so hard. Look at that, we're playing even the sad music for him. He knows what came to him just in his due time. Stop that. Sir, can you stop shooting at me? Oh, it'll be hilarious if you could actually kill all three of them. Ah, shit, they got a turret on them. Oh, they tried so diligently. That was actually pretty good, though. We still got 2 kills out of that, so I say that's actually a pretty good deal. Although right now our team needs to kill the rest of them within a minute or try to cap, but I doubt they can cap in time. Just due to the sheer distance it'll take. You know what I find funny? He has a shootable armor that can be shot through, but it also protects his generator. So I find that to be a little bit odd. Oh yeah, you're dead. They're all committing suicide. So what night? How are you enjoying this game so far? I know for new players it'll be a little bit hard to actually, I wouldn't say acclimate, but getting parts would be a very bad or hard thing for you, I imagine. I'd recommend getting your weekly scrap and then just start farming wires. You can earn so much with that, it seems. Nearly 1,800 points. Oh my god. So I think I've been streaming for quite a bit of time, and I need to go do a couple of things. Need to get even the air conditioning online or something, because I'm certainly getting pastry in here. Hard to steer with my terrible computer. Yeah, I imagine with very low FPS and very hard internet, and especially on wireless, are you going to have a very hard laggy time. You might get used to it though. There's quite a few people like you out in the 800 range, so might get something there. But I want to thank you all for joining me this evening. Make sure to follow if you enjoyed, and Discord link down below, along with various other things you might enjoy. I might be back on later after I get a couple things worked out, but not for certain right now, so hang tight if you want. You could stay on my Twitter. I'll post the link there if drop out message if it ever comes back online. So until next time, guys. Bye-bye.